what I'd like to do, I'm going to hand it back to hand it back to you in a minute to let people know what you do and all that sort of thing. Moving on from that, there's one exercise I get people to do that seems to work. So I'll bring that up. Then I say I'll hand the baton back.
Mm-hmm.
As you may know, I'm a Marshall Goldsmith coach as well, and one of his things is, and he works with the very, very top CEOs in the world. And one of his views is that successful people tend to have are consistent and have 4 or 5 beliefs. Okay, and those beliefs are, they believe. I know this sounds trivial at one level, but I think it's very effective. They believe they were successful. They believe they are successful. They believe they choose success, and they believe they will be successful. Now, in a world where there are a lot of negative ideas going on, and if we're not careful, we can accept. My view is we need to accept truth, so we need to let stuff in, but we want to be able to focus on what's useful. And one of the exercises I actually do, and it only takes me 5 minutes every evening, and I get some of my clients to do, is literally take Marshall's belief system. And again, I'm very against lying to us. I know this may sound all very strange, but I'm very into reminding us of what's true and what's important. So what I do, I actually take that set of 5 beliefs and I go, I was successful. And I just think of two areas of my life in the past where I was successful. I won a particular race at school when I didn't think, I mean, this is going back a long time. I won a particular race at school and nobody thought I'd do it. So I just remember it. No comment. There's something that I may have achieved yesterday, again, that I achieved because I put a lot of work in. I'm not commenting it, but I'm just bringing it into my memory. I am that's so I was successful. I am successful. It could be something quite small. Well, for the client, it might be quite large. I worked with a client and I got some results last week. And I think of something else where I'm successful now. I then think about, I choose success. I did a meditation session today, so I am choosing to do things that will help me be successful in the future. I've done something else. I remember something else that I'm doing now. And because I'm doing it, it will lead to success in the future. Then I imagine a couple of things that I'm already sure that I'm going to achieve. It may be on this LinkedIn Live session. I know I'm going to come up with a very good next 6 months set of programs for people. So I just remind myself of it, and I remind myself for something else that I'm absolutely confident that I will achieve. Now, I found that as a drill, when I do that every day, my argument is this: I'm not trying to force myself to believe things, but I'm actually accessing past things that are true, and over time, it's actually strengthened my belief system, so I'm much more positive about the future. And the other thing that I find really interesting to say, sometimes beliefs are like clothes. you choose a belief, you put it on, and you see what it feels like. Does it help you? Does it, as Stephen says, does it help you project yourself into the future and succeed? If it does, keep it. It might, in a year or two, change. You might want a different set of beliefs. So I think it's playing and exploring this stuff can make a huge difference to people's lives.
Absolutely.
And I've certainly found it's one of the things I do much more work with now than I used to. However, as we're coming to the end of the hour, Stephen, can I ask you to remind everybody the sorts of people you work with, and then you've got some products you might want to bring to people's attention. I don't normally do this, but I know you've got something and it looks interesting, so I'm very happy that you share it. But first, you remind people, what are the sorts of people you get the best results with?
Yeah, I think just as there are different types of flowers, there's roses and jasmine and, lilies. I like jasmine, I like roses, but everybody has a preference, right? So I usually work with people who first of all think that they have an unlimited potential.
Yeah.
And they always believe that they want to continuously grow. They don't like stagnation. And it irritates them. They don't have time to waste. They're not interested in reinventing the wheel, and they're not interested in making costly mistakes. What they want is a proven strategy, a clear goal and a plan, and they want to rewire their psychology very quickly, and they want to work only with the best that's out there, so they're not leaving anything to chance. Yeah, so that's usually the type of people that I work with.